All right, guys, I'm back from my session 2 of my $12,000 bankroll challenge. I have all of our chips out here for us. Remember last time we won $62.50. So I still have our 10,000, 10,005, 11,000, 11,005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12,000 with the greens there. Put those all on the same pile. Maybe split them up a little bit. And then so that's 12,000, and then our 62.50, I have 25.50 with this pile, and then 55, 60, 62.50 with our $2.50 piece. Okay, just a reminder, if I flip this over, the rules and the bet spread that we're using for this particular bankroll challenge are as follows, I should say. And if we dip below a true count of -3, or actually a true count of -2, we're going to bet $0, meaning that we're going to stop at a true -3. And so if the count falls below that, we'll just stop and count up what we got. And I'll put the counts on the screen at that point, as I don't want to probably count through a bunch of decks. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully you can play some positive counts today. Otherwise, there's the other numbers if you need to pause the screen there. Okay, I'm going to get these shuffled up like I showed you how I was in the last video, and then we will get started. All right, like usual, the dealer's going to ask you to cut the cards here. So I'll probably slide it over to you, and you can cut it, wherever you want. Let's say we'll cut it there. Okay, and then I'm also going to count exactly the right amount out of these, because we are calling for exactly 41 cards for the cutoff, right? Now, again, I said in the last video that seems a little bit it seems too good to be true, but I've seen lately a few places where they're cutting quite deep into the shoe, so I don't think it's unreasonable. And as a beginner with a low bankroll like this, you definitely need to watch out for those gains that are cut as small as possible. All right, so I'm going to count this out for us. Okay, so that's going to be what's behind our cut card here. So I'm going to put it like that, square that up, and throw the rest into the shoe. Okay, I do have a burn card that we're going to throw into the discard tray. By the way, last time I think it was a little tough to see it, so I lowered the camera angle. Hopefully you can see a discard tray a little bit better. If you can, please give me a thumbs up. That really helps my videos. Otherwise, we have our minimum bet of $10 out here. Ready to count? Here come those casino type sounds. Let's count. right, so I had a count, it was kind of all over the place there. It started out pretty negative at the beginning, then towards the middle was positive. We won some of those bigger hands. That's why we ended up with, we won some greens, right? I think that we lost some reds because the reds, of course, were betting those negative counts. The greens were betting the positive counts, so it makes sense that if we're going to win, we're probably going to win with those greens as opposed to the reds. Okay, that said, this plus the burn card should be the opposite of what we have. Let's try it, see if it is. We have 0. There's a lot of these, so be patient, please. 0, D1, D2, D3, D2, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D4, D3, D2, D1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2, and then the burn card got us to 1. All right, so this was positive 1, which means we needed -1, and that's what I had. All right, so I had us at -1, so I think our bets should have been correct as long as I was judging the discard tray correctly there. Now let's see what we won here. I think we did win a little bit because we got some more greens. So I'll count those up for us, put them in the right piles, and I'll be right back with you. All right, a couple things here. First off, these together are a green. I think that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then another 5, so 25. So I'm gonna put those back and give you an extra green to make the counting a little bit easier. Otherwise, we still have our 10,000, and then 500, 11,500, 1, 2, 3, 4, I should say 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12,000, and everything else over here is profits. So they got 175. So 12,175, which is a pretty decent win for that small of a bankroll. So let me add that to our total over here. 12,175 even. Right, now one more thing here before you go, and that is that I know I mentioned at the beginning that you might think that this penetration seems pretty good. The nice thing about me going extra deep like this is you can stop whenever you want as you're watching the video. If you're playing along, you know, with your own chips at home, adding, subtracting, maybe using your own bet spread even, which is probably a good idea. If you think this is too cut too deep right into the shoe, or if you think that maybe, or if you know that your casino only cuts off exactly one deck, maybe just stop there. All right, you can go back and figure out where that would be in this video. So me going extra deep allows you to kind of stop whenever, or you can just get the good practice in as we're going extra deep into the shoe. And so instead of me, you know, cutting off a deck and a half or so, and you only get 4.5 decks to play, here you actually get more than 5 decks to play. So I think that should be beneficial to you. Again, if this video does help you out, please give me a thumbs up down below. And remember, until next time, this is A1 Blackjack.